the need to be jealous of me? Who am I, Beyonce? I'm not Beyonce, you know. Don't, even when you try and dull yourself down, dilute yourself, they still find something to hate on you for. Noticing it, it's just in my face, and I'm just like, what the hell? What's happening here? Assalamu alaikum, guys, and welcome back to my visual diaries. I'm Maryam, and if you're new here, hey, and if you're not, you know what it is. But yeah, don't forget to smash the like button on this video. If you've just popped by, if you've just come across this video, please subscribe. So, I almost quit YouTube. That's the nitty-gritty of it. Not because I'm finding it difficult. I actually enjoy it, and I always have to kind of cast my mind back to why I started it in the first place, which was, why is my camera shaking? Which was quite random. It was just literally an idea that popped into my mind, and I just ran with it. It wasn't planned. I didn't even know what I was going to do or nothing. I just did it. Say the idea came today, I literally just set up but I had a YouTube anyway that, you know, everyone has a channel that you used to watch stuff, but it wasn't a channel, it was just a YouTube account. So I just changed that account into a channel, and before you know it, I had YouTube and I uploaded my first video. I enjoy doing it. I think it's therapeutic. I enjoy the creative side of editing and doing thumbnails and so on and so forth. But in the midst of doing all that, I kind of lost sight a couple of days ago of my purpose, I'd say. Because where normally I don't care about what people think, to be fair. But that negativity has a way of creeping in. Since I've been on YouTube, I've noticed that I don't know what it is. I feel like God is just showing me things out of nowhere. You lot might say God, you might say the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. I don't discourage nobody, but I'm going to say God. It started showing me things, almost like my third eye's just opened, and things that I didn't notice before, I'm just noticing it. It's just in my face, and I'm just like, what the hell? What's happening here? And people that I would least expect are giving off this energy and this vibe. And even if I don't see them, I'm just picking up, almost like I'm now spiritually in tuned. I've always kind of been spiritually in tune, but that's for another video. But probably I've just blocked it and put it to the back of my mind, but it's at the forefront now, right? I keep shaking, guys. It's because I've got my camera. Hold on. Let me just make sure you guys are steady. Let me relax. So, I feel like he's opened up my eyes. People that I would least expect to be giving off this negative energy are giving it off. And I don't know what it is. And I was rattling my brain like since I started social. Because prior to me coming back on social, so I'm going to go back into the archives now, back into BB days. Even before BB days, I was that girl that would post. I think you've heard me say it in a previous vlog. I'm that girl that will post every minute. If I'm thinking about something, I'm going to share it with everyone. Always posting me and my husband. He weren't my husband back then. Or just myself or my family, and, you know, so on and so forth. But circumstances and certain events through life changed and made me really paranoid. So whereas I kind of lived a carefree life, I started to become really paranoid, and I just came off social. Even if I still had my Facebook account, I didn't post on there. I didn't even go on there. I didn't have an Instagram. My husband had an Instagram. But then I decided that, do you know what? I'm going to have an Instagram. Do you know what? I'm actually going to be active on my Facebook. Do you know what? I'm going to have YouTube. Why not? I'm going to remove the fear, not worry about that, and just go back, try and tap into the old me that didn't care. So anyway, since I joined YouTube, I've noticed, not just YouTube, social, that everyone's energy is a little bit off. I feel like the energy is really off, and I was rattling my brain trying to figure out, what is it? What is different? Am I doing something different? What is it that is so different that everyone's moving funny? And then I realised, you know what, it has to be social. It's got to be social. It's got to be the fact that I'm on social media. That's the only thing that has changed, is that I'm on social media. I'm more accessible. I don't know. And I was saying to my husband and to another female friend, I was saying to them, like, do you know what? Should I just come off social and go back to living private life? Because I said, this energy that I'm receiving is too much. And it's not things that people are saying, you know, to me. But like I said, let me fix this camera, guys, because I don't know what's happening here. Hold on. Yeah. I feel like I don't, like I said to you, it's like I'm in tune with my spirituality at the moment, because I'm just picking up on vibes. And these are not people that I'm seeing, like, in the physical, but I'm just getting a sixth sense that something ain't right. People, like, people that I didn't think were envy or my frenemies or got that evil eye, I literally got the evil eye. And the only thing I can think of, I never like to sit and, you know, 99 stories in one, guys. I never like to sit and say, oh, people are jealous of me. I'm not that person. I don't sit and say, oh, they're just jealous of me. Other people are the people that say, do you know, it's just jealousy. It's just jealousy. And now I've got to actually just admit it. I don't like to say people are jealous of me. What for? Like, why would they need to be jealous of me? Who am I, Beyonce? I'm not Beyonce, you know. Don't need to be jealous of me. Do you know what I mean? And I try to live as humble as possible. I'm that kind of person. Even if I had £1 million in the bank, I still probably live in the same house, just to extend it and make it even more lush. Do you know what I mean? I like to keep it humble. And I like to not blend in, but blend in. Because then it gives people no reason to hate on you, innit? Like, if we've got similar things, then great. But what I find is, even when you try and dull yourself down, dilute yourself, they still find something to hate on you for. What is it? So then I realised, I think it's just my existence. That's just it. I think it's just me. Like, obviously, I must just radiate greatness, and that is just too much for people to handle. It has to be. I don't know what it is. Because I'm kind to everyone. These are people that I'm kind to, you know, that they can call me for anything and I will help. Obviously, you've got the frenemies, the secret ones that you don't know. But yeah, I nearly came off just because, not because of views or not because of subscribers or not because, you know, your channel's not viral. Nothing to do with that. Just purely because I don't like the negative attention that it's giving me. But my husband said to me, no, Leash, no, keep pushing. Like, don't make them win. Like, no. Like, at least you know what you know now. You know you can stay far. Just keep doing what you're doing. And somebody else said the same thing to me. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't stop, because you're going to find that regardless, with anything that you do, that people are just going to be envy and red eye and evil eye and all that stuff. So I did have a wobble. I did really have a wobble, and I was just like, this is too much for me. I'd rather not. Like, I'd rather not, because I like to live in peace and tranquility, and I like positive vibrations, and I like to keep myself to myself. I like to keep my circle tight. But even doing all of that, there's still them people. Oh God. Obviously, I know I've got my secret watches. And that's okay. Do you know what I mean? Not everybody is confident or comfortable commenting or making their presence be known. And that is okay too. But it's the ones that are watching, but they don't wish you well. What do you do with that? Because it's a fine line, where before I'd be like, I know that you are a friend of me, so therefore you're staying over there. Do you know what I mean? But I leave the frenemy section for another video. I'm literally going to do part 2 to this video, and it will be enemies and frenemies, I think, will be the next video on this. But I just wanted to let you know my thoughts really quick. Just literally, I was nearly that close to giving up. And there's a lot of videos probably on YouTube about people saying, oh, I wanted to quit YouTube. But their reasons might be different to mine. It might be because the channel's not growing, or, you know, they're putting in the work and people are not watching. I don't know what their reasons are. But my personal reasons were just because of the negative vibrations that I'm picking up. Honestly, it just made me feel like, oh, am I showing too much? And, you know, one person said, oh, I think you're showing a bit too much, you know, of your life in your house. And I'm just like, I'm quite a free bird. I'm naturally like that anyway. I'm a free bird. So it, like I said, it's that doubt that creeps into your mind, and that negative energy that you get from people like, oh, no, you shouldn't do that. And then it makes you like, okay, because if I'm being authentic to myself, this is just what it is. I'm just like that, you know. I'm in my house. I'm in my house. Like, what am I supposed to do? Get a studio? I'm not doing that. I record in my yard because I love my yard. Do you know what I mean? So I don't understand. And then you start overthinking things, and that's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to overthink my YouTube channel. I don't want to overthink every video. I don't sit down and have notes, but I don't overthink it. Every video that I do, it's not pre-planned. It's just at that moment, this is what I'm doing, or at that moment, this is what I'm thinking. That's it. I don't pre-plan nothing. I don't, you know, set a schedule and all this jazz. I really don't. And I don't want to start doing that. I don't want to start overthinking. It's not going to be authentic. And start worrying about, oh, can I show this in my house? And maybe I shouldn't do it in my house. Maybe I should pick another location. And I really don't. But I feel like when you put yourself out there, you open up to all sorts of opinions, don't you? And people just having an opinion. And I don't know, guys. But I'm going to get out of this low vibrational mode. I am going to keep pushing. I'm still going to speak to you guys, whether you want to listen to it or not. You're going to listen to me. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I should not be thrown, of course. But I nearly did. I nearly just said, let me come off. Because this is just too much. Let me come off. But I didn't. I'm still here. And I'm still going to stay here. So that's it for now. I'll drop a next video, and it'll be about frenemies and enemies, and we're going to chop that up. Let's talk about frenemies and enemies, because we've all got them. We've all got them. But I'm going to leave you with that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss another video. And walaikum salam, and I'll see you in the next one.